I'm glad to have you here on my channel. I'm just a young guy navigating life, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences to help me grow. Today, we're diving into a really important topic: how to stay true to yourself amidst all those external influences. I know it sounds deep, but believe me, this is something we all need to hear. So, grab your favorite snack, get comfy, and let's dive right in. All right, fam, let's get real for a second. We live in a world that's constantly throwing opinions and expectations at us from every direction. Social media, friends, family, school, you name it. It's like everyone has an idea of who you should be and what you should do. But here's the kicker. Staying true to yourself is all about knowing who you are and not letting those external influences push you around. I know you all are going to say it's easier said than done, right? But don't worry, we can share a thing or two and transform our lives together. Let me hit you with a little story from my own life. Back in high school, I was always trying to fit in with the popular crowd. You know how it is, wanting to be liked, wanting to be cool, and literally faking a life. I started doing things that weren't really me. I ditched my love for business because the external forces from my classmates were overwhelming. They thought it wasn't possible for boys like us to start something big and make money out of it. Man, I felt so lost. It was like living someone else's life. But one day, I had this wake-up call. I was scrolling through my old notebooks and saw all these dreams I had for myself that I was so proud of. That's when it hit me. I was missing out on what made me, me. I decided to pick myself up, and you know what? I found my groove. I found my people who appreciated me for who I was, not who I was pretending to be. So here's the deal. Staying true to yourself starts with knowing what you love and what you stand for. It's about embracing your passions, your quirks, and everything that makes you unique. Don't let anyone tell you what you should like or how you should act. If you love something, own it. Be proud of it. Peer pressure is real. There are times when you feel like you need to conform to fit in. But here's a little secret. The people who matter will appreciate you for being authentic. When you stay true to yourself, you attract the right kind of people, the ones who genuinely vibe with you. And trust me, that's way more fulfilling than trying to fit into a mold that doesn't fit. Another thing to remember is that it's okay to say no. Sometimes you're going to have to stand your ground and make decisions that align with your values, even if it means going against the crowd. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Saying no to things that don't resonate with you is a form of self-respect. It's like telling the world, hey, I know who I am, and I'm not changing that for anyone. Think about it in this way. Every time you say no to something that doesn't feel right, you're taking a stand for yourself. You're setting boundaries that protect your mental and emotional well-being. It's a powerful way of asserting your identity and maintaining your integrity. In a world where everyone is constantly trying to fit in, saying no can be a radical act of self-love. Sometimes it can feel like you're letting people down or missing out on opportunities when you refuse to go along with the crowd. But the truth is, you're actually creating space for the things that truly matter to you. You're making room for the people, activities, and experiences that align with your true self. It's about quality over quantity, choosing meaningful connections and genuine happiness over superficial approval. And let's be real, it's not always going to be easy. There will be times when the pressure to conform is intense. You might feel isolated or misunderstood, and that can be tough. But in those moments, remind yourself why you're doing this. Remember that your values and your authenticity are worth more than fitting in. It's better to be respected for being real than to be liked for being fake. Saying no also teaches others how to treat you. It sets a precedent that you value your own feelings and beliefs, and that you're not willing to compromise on them. This can inspire others to respect your boundaries and even start setting their own. It's a ripple effect. By standing up for yourself, you encourage others to do the same. You don't always have to justify your no. Sometimes a simple, confident no is enough. You don't owe anyone an explanation for choosing yourself. The more you practice this, the more natural it will feel, and the more empowered you will become. So next time you're faced with a decision, take a moment to check in with yourself. Ask if it aligns with your values and who you want to be. If it doesn't, give yourself permission to say no. It might be uncomfortable at first, but with time, you'll find that staying true to yourself brings a deep sense of peace and fulfillment. And that, my friends, is absolutely worth it. It is also important to surround yourself with people who support you and lift you up. Your squad should be your biggest cheerleaders, not people who bring you down or make you doubt yourself. Positive vibes are contagious, and being around supportive friends can make a huge difference. They'll remind you of who you are when you start to waver. And don't forget, it's a journey. Staying true to yourself is something you work on every day. You're going to face challenges and temptations to conform. Each time you choose authenticity over pretending, you grow stronger. Celebrate those moments, no matter how small they seem. Every step you take towards being your true self is a victory. So fam, here's the takeaway. Be yourself. Embrace your passions, stand by your values, and surround yourself with good vibes. Don't let external influences dim your light. You are unique, and the world needs that special spark that only you can bring. Keep it real, stay true, and watch how life gets a whole lot more amazing. That's all for today's video. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment below telling me one thing you love about yourself. Let's spread those positive vibes. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, keep being awesome and stay true to you. Peace out.